I'll tell you what, a little note on the shot that caused it.
Punching up and sliced it open.
Oh, good shot from Hrgovic, good right hand there.
Well, he's dangerous, Hrgovic. 14 knockouts in those 18 wins. He's got to be careful here, the British fighter. Body shots again from Hrgovic, but that eye is an absolute mess already. That's got to give real confidence to David Adeleye, but Hrgovic's face a bloody mask.
You know what?
The body shot.
Yeah, body shot, the chopping right hand.
Oh! Look at these, swinging from the hip. The pair of them has really spurred Hrgovic into action.
There's that left hook, and that is the shot. I'd actually feint with the jab and then throw the left hook. Looks to parry that jab.
Bloody and brutal action here. David Adeleye, 10 seconds left.
David just took a good shot there and didn't even blink there.
Have they got long enough to sort that cut out? I'm not sure.
That's not a good one. Terrible cut.
That is horrendous. Sliced open the right eye. Legendary trainer and a good cutsman as well, Abel Sanchez. And it was
lovely
that
shot.
Little left hand from David Adeleye.
And really well timed as well. Hrgovic threw a jab.
Went on a bit of a wander when he fought Zhilei Zhang. Many people thought he was lucky to get away with a victory. How's he going to react to that?
Right.
He's getting it checked out.
Adam, he's got so much Vaseline on the eye that he can't see out of the eye because of that.
Well, the fight goes on, and
I mean, smart as you can, but he has the power to do it. But he has to just be safe. I think he's got to be active as well with this.
Yeah.
That's Hrgovic Hrgovic might make a mistake here, rush his work.
that training in Big Bear with Abel Sanchez, who of course guided Gennady Golovkin, is good for Hrgovic.
Just managing to take the sting out of the shot, Adeleye.
You can't be passive like that, because those shots, you don't even realise that one of those ones is going to put you.
But he lacks that speed, doesn't he? And I think also Andy saying, he turned with the shot, added with the power to get more acceleration into the punch.
Soft Daniel Dubois, didn't he, for the first 3 rounds of that fight, but hung in there and stopped Hrgovic, broke him up, really.
He's just thrown that left hook. He chops down with that right hand.
Just, a little bit more work, more consistency. He's just waiting a little bit too long, isn't he?
It's good energy this shown from Hrgovic, but maybe arm punches like Andy was suggesting, and Adeleye just shakes his head.
Winning the rounds, Adam.
He is.
The odds that lean back when Adeleye missed with that uppercut. So just a change of pace of the Hrgovic would make a massive difference for him.
I'd like to see that on the flip side. What an opportunity he's got, Adeleye. You've got the right eye damaged badly of Hrgovic. Get to work, let's go.
A good round though for Filip Hrgovic.
Good solid right hand there from Hrgovic and following up with the left hook. I think he was consistent all that round, a real good work ethic. Methodical pace.
Consistency, absolutely the right word there in much of his pro career so far. Still seen the best of Filip Hrgovic, maybe under Abel Sanchez. We can get that in the Croatian colours, and David Adeleye came from nowhere really. British champion back to Saudi Arabia, and he hasn't got. There's just so many good matches to be made in the heavyweight division.
All right, that's why this up rangy with that lead hand. You see there, just chopping down with the left hook from Adeleye. He's got to get going. Work.
Nice jab from Hrgovic, and from the Croatian, he's right from Adeleye. The single shots, can he sustain it?
Hrgovic, he has a really good chin, Hrgovic, so you've got to hit with that whipping effort. The shots he doesn't see, that's when you come as Andy was saying, come from a low projection, you sort of roll into the shot. That was his chance there, Adeleye to do that.
Thumping shots from Hrgovic. How much are they taking out of David Adeleye? A right hand and another body shot. Starting just to eat a few of these up now to the 5th, and he needs a bit of success here,
He
Brit.
does. He needs to bite down on that gum shield, get going. I'll tell you what, the accuracy's been good from Hrgovic. He began a bit catching Adeleye on the temple, round the side. Oh, good one too.
Lovely work from Hrgovic. Lawrence Okoli shouting out instruction very well.
He's controlled the pace, hasn't he, with the long shot, the 1-2 down the middle, and Adeleye just a lack of experience.
All week, hasn't he? Let's get down to business. And he's done just that. Since that cut, he's just...
But they are scoring shots, so he has to realise that.
A great job with the eye. I can't believe that's been patched up.
Shot there from Hrgovic over with that right hand.
Body shot as well. Hrgovic winning these rounds. David Adeleye shipping punches.
Zach can let the shots go.
Good left back with body and head shots, you know, just so debilitating for Adeleye, who gets a little bit of...
Having that faith and that trust in your abilities after you've thrown the shots. Because when you're knackered, you feel vulnerable.
Just be careful of an Adeleye response, which he did, and then come back.
Keep it long. Adeleye hasn't an answer for that yet.
Getting swingy away with the hooks.
There's a caught there, Adeleye.
Yep.
He's starting to load up a little bit as well with the left hooks, isn't he? He's missed with a few, but at least he's letting that shot go.
But we remember when Justice Hooney was at Ipswich the other week and one big shot.
Asked for it.
He delivered it. Well, he's got to get the balance and the power.
I echo, I'd like to see him doing it on the front foot.
Very, very good. Just make sure we keep that jab in his face, and this hook from the outside, I want to jab after that to get set up a right hand. Okay, the jab's going to set up the right hand right after that.
Well, that's what Abel Sanchez does. He's got the cut under control, he's got the corner, he's got his fighter there. Filip Hrgovic, a new lease of life when he needed it. Authority here. Start of the 8th round.
As much as we're winning, good right-handed legs, now steady.
He was shaken there, goes downstairs and he fights fire with fire. Adeleye, he sticks his leg, into a monstrous right hand, and down he goes. And he said he'll be as brave as anybody. He'll be courageous to the end in this fight, David Adeleye. But he is being, in this 8th round, he just sticks his tongue out at Abel Sanchez. And the guts of Adelaide's brilliant here. He's going to war with Hrgovic.
Then all of a sudden...
That he would absolutely give it everything from start to finish, and he's done it against a pretty decent Filip Hrgovic tonight, getting to tee off a bit more. Gets his hands up there, Adeleye, but he can't see the ball coming. There's the left hook counter, and Hrgovic right here. He's got a good chin, getting down his feet in one of the rounds of the year. Punched himself out first.
With no regard for your health.
What a chin and what resilience.
What a round.
Good response here from Hrgovic.
Great body shot. Now Adelaide's in trouble again at the end of one of the best heavyweight rounds you will see.
The balance of combinations that he threw again was just fantastic. That good right hand there, Darren, from Hrgovic, looking like Adeleye was out on his feet.
Yeah, chopping down round the left guard of an absolute cracker of a right hand, but back comes Adeleye. Look at that for a left hook. What a round, Adam.
From a man who was exhausted, by the way.
What a phenomenal round. What happens next? A mile ahead on points and with the knockdown as well. And the guts of David Adeleye as well. He's trying to pace himself. Hrgovic, though, looking super sharp and super fit.
Couple upstairs, dropping back downstairs. Good. Looking for that left hook, though. Off the ropes is Adeleye.
Choose that, and that's what makes him exciting.
Some impetus to come forward either. And roll into that left hook again. I think you've got to keep him on the ropes here.
But he's shaken off that 30 seconds or so of dizziness.
He's still busy, still working. Good tempo.
As good a rhythm as I've seen Hrgovic.
I would say one thing, he's dictating most of the pace. You go when you go.
A quieter, calmer round after the about maybe fighting the winner of the White-Talma match. There's so much that lie ahead.
Missing that right hook again, Hrgovic.
Jabbing, 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 right hand over the top. And for that, it's hard, but it's tiring, but to stay low. Throw that jab upwards and then throw that right hand over the top.
So hard, David Adeleye, that you can never write him off. One humdinger for the final round. But Hrgovic boxing his way to victory here.
He's got to throw the left hook off of that right hand, Adeleye. Really turn the hips into the shot like he did there, missing though, but that's good work again from Hrgovic. Good accuracy.
Filip Hrgovic, and that eye that was cut in the second has survived. Well done to the red corner team for keeping David Adeleye in this, under the cosh for so much of it. A chance, maybe.
He's trying to break forward now, isn't he? Adelaide's been calling for. Can he get that left hook back into play? Yes, the scorecard of Andy Lee there for Filip Hrgovic.
Well, we've seen stranger things happen in the heavyweight division. He had a puff as well. I should imagine he's put so much in. And Hrgovic reasserting himself with neat, tidy boxing, Barry.
Yeah, but you know what? Except for taking the punches, which are never good for you, he stepped up a level here. No, took a risk, Hrgovic, about himself and how he copes with pressure.
That's what I'm going to remember about this fight, his conditioning, his stamina, education for David Adeleye. You can't buy this.
No, you can't, and it's what you take away from it, and then bundles too. You're looking at those stats we see a moment ago, but showed so much heart. A good chin as well. He's taken an awful lot of right hands. He really has. Going, kept trying.
I don't know how I'd feel if I was Hrgovic, because for us, and Adelaide's risen to the occasion, I would say that much.
I guess, you know, you could, if you do hear the final bell and you say, do you know what, I've comfortably won this. I mean, look, there was some worrying moments at times, but generally, you know, I've bossed this.
On a street corner, Filip Hrgovic. He's a tough man. He withstood some punishment from David Adeleye, and he's got to again here late on for the Brit to find one of these big left hooks, and he's trying so desperately hard.
He's hurt there, Adeleye.
Last 10 seconds. 10 rounds of experience in the bank for the Brit. Well done to him. But Filip Hrgovic did what he needed to do tonight.